কালকে তো এদেরকে কাঁদিয়ে দিয়েছিল ভাইজার প্রথম দিকে।
হুম। আমি তো ভাবলাম
আমি তো ভালো গেল, এটাও গেল। শালা যেখানে যা পাচ্ছে ওখানেই হুক মারছে। And ensure the ticket of league is up, মানে টিকিট অফ লিগ ইজ আপ মানে কি?
হুম,
টিকিট অফ লিগ ইজ আপ।
কি বলছিস? কি বলছিস? সরি, আমি অন্য
এখানে লিখেছে না, কি বলছে যে মেক শিওর দ্যাট দ্য টিকিট অফ লিগ ইজ আপ।
আরে ওই তো, তুমি যে সেটিং এ, লবি সেটিং এ গিয়ে তুমি করলে না,
হ্যাঁ।
ওইটার কথাই বল।
রিসেন্ট গেমস টুর্নামেন্ট ওয়েবসাইট তো আমাদের ইয়েতে নিয়ে চলে যাবে, ডিসকর্ড গ্রুপে নিয়ে চলে যাবে। কন্টিনিউ টু ডিসকর্ড। জায়গা কোথায় গেল?
हाँ एस जी बोलो क्या हुआ।
अरे ये तूने क्या लिखा है? मेक श्योर दैट द टिकट इज अप। ये टिकट अप कैसे होता है?
कुछ नहीं, जस्ट आपने लीग में सेलेक्ट कर लिया ना डोटा इंडिया का टिकट।
हाँ,
बस वही करना है। उससे क्या होगा, जब हम गेम स्टार्ट करेंगे तो इट विल शो दैट प्लेइंग अ टूर्नामेंट गेम एंड वो टूर्नामेंट
लीग
में
में
आने का
सिलेक्ट कर
होता है।
लिया डोटा टू इंडिया, मतलब जो में
हाँ
हम
बस वही।
लोग था, बस
हाँ
वही
वही
करना
वही
है ना?
उसको टिकट कहते हैं। हाँ जी, उस टिकट को ऐड करना होता है बस।
अच्छा
दैट्स ऑल।
ठीक है,
आ
हाँ।
रहे हैं ना ये लिप्स वगैरह सारी इनके साथ है, मैच किसके साथ है?
नहीं नहीं, लिस्ट कर, तेरा मैच तो है इन लोगों के साथ, आयस।
बुलाओ ना यार, आए नहीं अभी तक। फटाफट करे गेम, मुझे काम वगैरह भी करना है उसके बाद।
देखते हैं, पिंग तो किया है।
हाँ बोल दो यार, थोड़ा जल्दी कर दे। एंड मेक श्योर कि तुम अब जैसे टूर्नामेंट करा रहे हो ना, तो थोड़ा प्रोफेशनल एस्पेक्ट में करो। कि लेट करा रहे हैं तो उनको डिले दो ये वगैरह गेम में। इनका ड्राफ्ट टाइम कम कर दो, ये कर दो, बोल दो कि ड्राफ्ट पेनल्टी लगेगी तुम्हें जल्दी आओगे नहीं तो।
वो तो कर रहे हैं।
जैसे 11 बजे का गेम था, 11:09 हो चुके हैं ऑलरेडी। मेक श्योर कि उनका ड्राफ्ट टाइम 80 सेकेंड से कम कर दो, कुछ कर दो। ऐसे लोग ज्यादा टाइम पे आने पे करेंगे, है ना।
मुझे नहीं लग रहा है ये लोग आएगा, रिप्लाई भी नहीं कर रहा।
हम्म।
ठीक है, रुक जाओ 6 मिनट फिर देखते हैं। এই এলো কাস্টিং করবে?
এটা করতে পারি, কিন্তু আমার সাথে আরেকজন লাগবে যদি হয়। নেই কেউ?
আর কে আছে?
একা একা ও করতে।
আমি করবো তোমার সঙ্গে আর কি। অ্যাটলিস্ট ক্যামেরাটা কন্ট্রোল করো, না বললেও চলবে। ব্যাস।
সেটা করে দেবো।
जो कास्टर आएगा बोल रहा।
हेलो एलजी।
हेलो।
हाँ, कैन आई डू द कास्टिंग?
या 1111।
Okay. So what do I do for that?
Join the lobby.
Uh, what's the password of the lobby?
1111.
111141. Okay, interesting. Okay, this one?
Don't join in the same channel. Join in
Okay.
different. Yeah.
Uh,
Okay.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. After the game starts, do I have to open my game mic or something like that? Or
No. Nothing. You can speak on like Discord. It will get streamed.
uh, okay.
ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಲಾಬಿ ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ತೋರಿಸೈತೆ, ಲಾಬಿ ಓಪನ್ ಲಾಬಿ ಅನ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಯಾವ್ದಲ್ಲಿ
What happened?
ಬಿಡು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. ಯಾವ್ದೋ ಲಿಪ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಏಂಜಲ್ ಡೆಡ್ ಶಾರ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಏನೋ ಐತೆ ಅದಾ, ಮತ್ ಇನ್ಯಾವ್ದ
ফুল রেগুলেশন।
किधर की
What
बोल
was
रहा
that guy was saying? I didn't get it, but still okay.
है? Okay, the match is live.
Okay. Okay, guys, the game has started. Team Teetar versus Team Panipuri. Team Panipuri is banning right now. Let's see if they're gonna ban some meta heroes or are they have some plan in their backpack.
10 seconds.
They have some combos to use, so they'll ban those heroes which
5
break
seconds
those
remain.
combos. That is taking the reserve time at the first ban. Okay, interesting. Hopefully
Radiant's
they'll.
turn to ban.
Okay, they
It
banned
is
Life
Dire's
Stealer,
ban.
and Team Teeter has banned Nyx. Yeah, in this meta, Nyx is a very annoying hero to play against. Almost the every meta hero is right
It
now.
is
Nyx
Radiant's ban.
almost counters every meta hero in this meta. And the team Panipuri has banned Viper. Okay, Life Stealer and Viper. Okay, so they're gonna go for some heavy magical bursting type lineup possibly because they banned Life Stealer who has rage, who can run away from fights, or that's not the ideal target you wanna initiate on. And the Viper who has magical resistance on the corrosive skin.
Dire must choose.
And Team Teether has banned Ancient Apparition. Okay. Ancient's ulti is pretty OP in this patch because tanky heroes are unable to regen and they melt like in ice
10
because he's the ice
seconds
hero.
remain. 5 seconds remain.
After getting hit by the ice blast. First pick by Team
Radiant's
Panipuri,
turn to pick.
and they picks Disruptor. Okay. Disruptor has a decent laning stage. He can just spam his first skill on the lane on the offlaner, and the offlaners get pretty low after that.
10 seconds.
They can maybe try to kill him.
5
Because
seconds.
now Team Teether has 2 picks. Let's see what they pick. Thinking about, then they'll pick an support and an offlaner possibly. The offlane duo. Team Teether's reserve time is getting consumed. Snapfire, a very strong position 4, and even with Snapfire, he can go a safe lane as Snapfire can go as a 4 and as well as a 5. His armor reduction was pretty OP in the recent patches, but they nerfed it pretty hard.
5 seconds
But
remain.
it's still decent, to be honest. It's not that OP, but it's not that
Dire's
good as
turn
well.
to pick.
Not good, not bad. Okay, Snapfire and Ogre. Okay, though. Okay, Snapfire will be 4, possibly, yeah.
Dire's
Snapfire
turn
4,
to
Ogre
bat.
5, and Bristleback. Okay. They picked Bristleback, and now they'll ban the counters of Bristol, I guess. Mars, okay. Team Teether already banned Ancient, so Team Panipuri was able to snatch the Bristol. Hopefully, they'll ban Timber and those kind of stuff
10
to
seconds.
give the Bristol a free game.
5 seconds. It is Dire's ban. It is Radiant's ban.
Ban Team Teether banned Juggernaut, and Team Panipuri has banned OD. Yeah, counter to Bristol as well.
Seconds remain.
I would like to see Timber as an
5
offlaner
seconds.
or as a mid laner. Both works for Team Teether, to be honest, because they need to
It is
control this
Dire's
Bristle.
ban.
If the Bristol gets his Vanguard, Hood, and Scepter,
Radiant's
it's
turn
gonna be
to
a
ban.
pretty hard game for Team Teether. because if they don't have any log, they have a decent amount of lockdown, but
Choose.
they banned Slark, Team Teetar. Okay, I would have. It would have been better to
Player's
pick
turn to
Slark,
pick.
Monkey King.
Monkey King against Brazil. Yeah, it can. But they can also Team Panipuri can also send Bristol as in safe laner or as in mid laner as well. Maybe as a
10
flex pick, to be
seconds
honest.
remain.
He can go to any lane now.
5 seconds remain.
Monkey King's good. I won't agree,
Minions
but
must choose.
Slark would have been better. Invoker, so there's the mid. Or 4. Possibly it is a mid. And they're leaving the support for later. Okay, an interesting
10
choice.
seconds.
It's better to leave a support so the support can counter
5
those enemy
seconds
heroes
remain.
in the early game, and the carry and the mid can farm freely. After that, they can pressure the tower.
Dire must choose.
Axe. Yeah, Axe is also a good pick against Brazil. He can just force him to face towards him so they can burst him down. But still, I guess
10 seconds.
Timber would have been a better choice.
5 seconds.
They have Team Panipuri has BB2 frontline for them, so I think draw can be a decent option. They have Axe Call, of course, but they have BB to stand in front of them, so they can just smash the towers. And if they try to initiate, they have Voker to counter initiate on them. And they have also the Static Storm. So Drew can be a good pick for Team Panipuri.
Isn't Draw like a weak against Axe in lane?
No, Axe is a melee, so Drew can just spam the frost arrows on him and kick him out of the lane. Before he has Vanguard, of course. After getting Vanguard, Drew has a hard time.
Dire's turn to ban.
Razor. Yeah, Razor's pretty good, to be honest. Razor good against
It
Axe,
is
Monkey, and
Radiant's
everyone.
ban.
And Razor can also go mid, and Voker can also go for a decent draft, flex draft, to be honest. They can
10
also
seconds
go for BB
remain.
carry and Axe Razor off lane as well.
5 seconds remain.
So Team Panipuri's draft is very much flexible. They can go for anything. As
It is
in,
Dire's ban.
as compared to Team Teetar, their uh, picks are pretty predictable. Axe off lane, Monkey safe lane, Ogre 5, Snapfire 4. So they'll need a mid laner right now.
10 seconds. It is Radiant's ban.
Team Teetar has the last pick, so it won't be a issue. So after the last pick, they'll know what are those heroes and what are positions they're playing. Void Spirit ban comes from Team
10
Panipuri.
seconds.
They don't want
5
some
seconds.
mobile heroes to jump on the back lines and
Dire's
kill the
turn to
disruptor.
pick.
They need the disruptor to counter initiate for the fight to win for them. Event Storm.
10 seconds remain. 5
It's
seconds.
a pretty good game for BB carry as well. BB can get his swarm easily, and after getting Vanguard, he can solo against Axe. He can even kill Axe. After any carry, if they pick any mid laner, Razor can also be decent safe laner, but I'll prefer going BB safe lane. So they have a better chance on snowballing the game. They can shut down the monkey with Razor. Okay, 5 seconds from Team Panipuri. Hopefully they won't random it.
Radiant's turn
They
to
picked
pick.
it. They picked anti-mage.
Anti-mage.
Anti-mage against Axe. It's not an ideal move, to be honest, but if they can make it work, why not?
So Razor is playing mid, I suppose.
Yeah, Razor's mid,
10 seconds.
Vokers 4, BB3,
5
Disruptor 5.
seconds remain.
I would have been much happier if the Bristle or Razor would have gone safe lane. The anti-mage safe lane, these four heroes, Disruptor, BB, Invoker, and Razor, is an early game lineup. So they were thinking that we can stick Foreman and let the aim farm. It's not bad of an idea, but still, they could have just snowballed the hero with any other early game hero
So
because
they
the
thought
BB
that
will be
Monkey
really
King will
strong.
be mid.
Yeah, Monkey King also can be mid, but still against Voka it would be pretty. Against Razor it won't be that good. Monkey mid will get stomped with this Razor.
No, that's why I think Razor has picked the mid as. I mean, they have taken the anti-mage carry because they thought Monkey will come mid.
Yeah, but
Choose your
Razor
hero.
can cop mid. Razor can do mid against any hero to be honest. So playstyle is gonna play Monkey, Pegasus, cop. Okay. Colors Agnes, she and image. Mode equals to Excalibur. Okay, interesting. Pengu, Pangu. It's gonna be an interesting game. Hopefully, the axe will be able to pressure the anti-mage. They need to pressure the anti-mage. If the anti-mage gets a comfortable start, it would be pretty difficult for Team Teetar. The game is about to commence, guys. Let's see what happens in the early game. Team Panipuri versus Team Teetar. Is the game paused or something? Why isn't it starting?
Not
Yeah,
yet.
it took a while. I was hoping that it lagged or something, paused or something happened. And here comes pause
Wait.
at the starting of the game, as almost every game this happens. So Uber has a smoke, so they're trying to go for first blood, I guess. Yeah, you can see
For
some
the
markings on the map.
ages.
They would like to catch the aim or someone at the top outpost. They need to stun lock the anti-mage. for that. Yeah, they can unlock the anti-mage or the fire blast with the cookie, and if the axe gets called and boundless strike, it would be an overkill, but still killing anti-mage at the starting. And if they could give the first blood to Pegasus, it would be a great start for the co-op.
How does Cop do against Razor?
It's pretty decent. It is not that good. He could just spam the dagger and keep him low HP. If Cop needs to save the blink. If Cop commits the blink and Razor gives with the static link, it's gonna be hard for the Co-op to get out of the link, and she might die even.
Hmm.
She need to keep her distance and keep spamming the dagger. Just Razor will be needing bottle. Yeah, he's going for the bottle. He has stored 200 gold. Snapfire has taken a blight stone to harass in the lane. Monkey has a orb. Okay, blight stone and orb of venom. This lane is gonna be dirty. If someone gets caught on that cookie, and level 2 kill potential will be pretty huge. Monkey tried to switch himself into the courier playstyle, was unable to do that. and instead he became a tree. So that was funny to watch. Snapfire and Monkey could be a great lane, to be honest. But if they could secure a kill 1 or 2, that would be pretty worth it. Because Axe and Ogre can't do that much at top, but Axe and Snapfire can do a lot. So, Snapfire can do a lot in any lane. Yeah. But Ogre's job is just to stand in front and soak all the damage and let his core get some free farms. So let's see which lane is Snapfire is gonna go to. Possibly Snap will go 4 with Axe. So they have a kill potential on anti-mage. They need to really pressure this anti-mage, because other 4 heroes is gonna stick after 10 minutes. So Radiant has put in both of the wards. Dire has put in 1 ward. And Bristol just ran into the 4 heroes of Radiant, and what was he thinking? He was in the high ground and he saw them at the low ground, but he still walked into them. So that was a misplay. Maybe he was watching at the minimap somewhere else. But you always need to keep in mind that they might smoke in the early game, at the starting of the game. And Antima is just trying to be sneaky, trying to snatch this rune, bounty rune. And Disrupt is also coming to contest it. So Pegasus will give the rune them. And Dire got 2 runes, Radiant got 2 runes. It's an even trade, but Radiant got the first blood. First blood goes to Monkey, and the Monkey is gonna have a great start. He already is shipping what? A magic stick. Okay. Against BB, of course, it's needed. I'm surprised that he didn't bought the magic stick earlier instead of orb, but still, if they can make it work, why not? Being greedy always works. But Roga saw the sentry. Yeah, he saw the sentry and he's gonna immediately devour it. That was bad. That was tough. Okay, so
I take what I please.
He is already blinking him. He's gonna have some easy denies, but Pegasus is able to deny the range creep. That was painful. Hmm?
Dyer's courier has been killed.
Yeah, he got the Jingu. And Ogre's gonna soak maximum of the damage, and he's gonna let Monkey to farm. And Bristol's almost out of mana. He can just spray 2 quills only. And Monkey has 8 charges on already into the game. I'm surprised Ogre didn't bought a stick or magic wand, anything against Bristol and Invoker. It's pretty inconvenient. He bought a lot of regen, yes, that's good, but getting a 200 gold stick,
I
it's
don't think
needed
so.
against BB. Invoker's rotating mid to secure the rune, but Pop already got 1 rune, so Razor possibly is, yeah, he's gonna take the rune. That blocked the hard camp, but Radiant didn't block the small camp over here. Highest lasted on anti-mage. Okay, anti-mage is getting a good start. They really need to pressure this anti-mage. If the anti-mage gets a good start, it's gonna be bad for the Radiant. If I could, he's stacking gold and he's sending his courier to the side shop. Yeah, he's rushing the Battle Fury, it seems. Yeah, he cured it. If the anti-mage gets the Battle Fury in 12, 13 minutes, it's gonna be awesome for him. He could just farm the entire jungle, creep wave, he could do whatever he wants. Disruptor trying to distract the axe. Nappa is back in the lane. Blightstone with a little shredder. You need to back up. How's the bottom lane going? Yeah, just like that. BB's trying to zone the other heroes out for the monkey to farm. Yeah, monkey has already the boost. Invoker also got a boost. Okay. So he knows his movement speed is really low and he needs to get the boost. Mid lane co-ops winning in the mid lane against Razor. Okay.
Dyer's courier
That
has been
shouldn't be
killed.
happening. And the courier of AIM died with the ring of health in it, so it's gonna be painful for anti-mage. The gold he stored for the ring, that's gonna give him regen, but it's out for 1 minute. And anti-mage is giving himself to the carry, to the support. He could have just left it for
Unorthodox, but
himself, but
effective.
it seems it's a good carry. He's gonna support the support. It seems.
Well-gotten gains.
He himself has no regen. So he gets pressured pretty hard. Hmm. And they have jumped on Disruptor, and Disruptor is dead. Yeah, there's no way he can survive from this. Or maybe? No, he's dead. He's gonna give the kill to the axe, okay?
Radiant's courier has
But
been
the courier
slain.
of Snapfire died. Courier hunting going on over here. Creeps are killing the courier. The tornado missed
That
by
big butt on
Invoker
that beefy
and will still
tusk of
died.
you will feel like a sweet memory when I'm done with you.
Yeah. Razor is getting pretty pressured against Co-op. He need to eat the magic stick as well if he needs to survive. Yeah, he survived.
Dire have fortified their structures against
So
attack.
because he's maxing the Shadow Strike, of course, against Razor, he needs it to zone him out. He has the Raindrop. I'm surprised that Razor didn't bought a Raindrop against Pop. It gives him a mana regen and blocks the Shadow Strike's damage as well. Pop's gonna blink out, yeah, of course. He needs to save the blink for that only. Invoker needed to save the tornado for the Jingu, and he's gonna use the Boundless to heal himself. Yeah, Razor's and going bot to gang, and the monkey will die possibly. Ogre as well. Yeah, he's gonna link the monkey, and Quap steeping in as well. Monkey and both got the kill, and Pegasus got a kill as well. But he is out of mana, and Pegasus will die here as well because he committed the blink, and it was yeah. You aggressive blink against Razor is death, as I told in the early starting of the game. You need to save the blink for escapes only. Unless your team is already in there and the fight has already begun and everyone is low. Anti-mage has already brought sword on.
An ephemeral masterpiece.
Oh. Right. Yeah.
That's what happened.
Invoker died in the bottom lane. Yeah, Razor steeping bottom, and he cancelled it. Okay, let's see which. It's Razor should have gone bottom as he seen Corp was going top for the rune, and Corp got the haste rune. Bristol is not level 6 yet. Oh. Razor's having a pretty rough lane against Corp. Corp's maxed, yeah, she maxed Shadow Strike. He's gonna heal him. It's necessary to buy a Raindrop or Cloak. Corp is gonna rotate to top. And Evane's gonna TP out, yeah, that was a perfect decision. He needs to TP out if he needs to survive. Anti-Mage almost got his Battle Fury. He's just 800 gold short for the Battle Fury. If he could just get a free time for at least 1.5 or 2 minutes, his Battle Fury will be done in 11 and 12 minutes. And he's gonna have a great start.
Well-gotten gains.
X is at the top of the last hit chart. Yeah, Axe is pretty much dead away. Yeah. Anti-Mage needs to be careful. If Axe spins 2 more times and Anti-Mage got the kill. Okay. So his Battle Fury timing has got boosted as well. And Cops over there, they have all the vision on the Co-op. They want to kill the anti-mage as well, but they have a vision over here, so Pegasus tried to kill that, but it failed.
Lost knowledge.
And the Disruptor might know there's a ward over here. Pegasus has no mana over here. So this ward was worth it at, when anti-mage, if anti-mage died, but getting the Disruptor kill out of it, and the ward will get dewarded immediately now. Let's see the network chart. So Monkey's at the top.
Illusion.
Monkey is going for an Eco Saver, not a Maelstrom or something. He's gonna try snowballing the game for the Radiant because they know they need to do something in the early game, and because the anti-mage is gonna be the late game boss over here.
Radiant should look to their bottom tower.
Razor's going for a herd. Axe almost has his dagger. And Pegasus is going for an Witchblade. Okay. An Oblivion Staff. He's gonna go. He's giving both of the items, so he has an option to
Dire's middle tower
buying
is
either
under
one of them
attack.
at this first. And Animate's got the Valkyrie in 11 minutes in.
Radiant structures are fortified.
He needs to control the illusions and tank it. He can take the Ancient as well with the help of these two illusions. Let's see if he does it. Snap and Axe putting deep wards over here. So they will know if anti-mage comes here to farm. And even blocking some camps over here. If there's a Radiant ward over here. If they come from here, the Radiant will see. But they also already saw this courier over here, so they might suspect they're placing some wards in the deep jungle of the Dire. BB and Razor had a rough lane, but Anti-Mage's game is pretty smooth till now. Bob's getting a good start. Axe is getting a good start. As well, Monkey's getting a... he queued Battle Fury. Yeah, okay. So, you want to contest Anti-Mage with the Battle Fury, but going for the Battle Fury right now, it's gonna be too late, it seems. He could have just go for a Maelstrom and fight early, but he bought the
There is little hope for Dire's middle tower.
one component of Battle Fury, so he's committed to Battle Fury right now.
How long?
But they're gonna
Look to their middle
trying to
tower.
take all the outer towers as
Dire's
quickly as
middle
possible.
tower
They're
has
gonna
fallen.
try to get Barn. Anti-Mage didn't took the ancient stack, maybe left it for Bristle so he could get his Vanguard or
Dire's
something,
bottom tower
so he
is
can
under
contribute in the
attack.
team fights. In my opinion, Bristol should get a Vanguard. After that, Sage would be a better option. Sage and Scepter would be a good thing to go. The status resistance will give him better options to do something. If he gets in the call, and he could get boosted immediately, and the ward gets dewarded immediately. They're gonna try the bottom, take the bottom tower as well. Anti-Mage is farming, fighting with Monkey, and the Monkey is gonna try to catch him over here. But Monkey is out of mana, so he's just gonna poke him and
Radiant should
leave
look to their top
him
tower.
to leave. This camp is blocked, so after the anti-mage farms over here, there's a water wall. He might know there's something fishy over here. He's gonna take the chip west. We missed the fight at bottom. Bristol, both the offlaners dying, but Snapfire died and Razor got the double kill.
Dire should look to their bottom tower.
Razor got a shovel, okay. Hopefully he'll get another salve after eating one more salve. He should drink the salve right now, yeah. Use the trusty shovel. One more salve. Mango, okay. The mango will work as well, I guess. But the salve got cancelled by Yoga's Ignite.
Dire's
That
top tower is
Ogre with
under
a
attack.
Veil of Discord. Okay. They get scalded and nice save by the Tornado of Invoker. Nice glimpse out. So, but he's gonna dunk him if he gets too close to him. He doesn't have TP out, yeah. He might survive from this, yeah, he'll survive.
There is little hope for
And
Radiant's
teammates
middle
farming
tower.
over here. Monkey's coming as well. Monkey's almost to his battle tree.
Radiant are scanning for enemies.
Whistle got his Vanguard. Radiant scanning over here.
Well-gotten gains.
Yeah, antimate, yeah, Bristol and antimate spotted. There's a sentry or ward over here. The camp is blocked. But this ward haven't been dewarded yet. So the Radiant has all the information they need to play around the map.
Excellent.
They can see the anti-mage disruptor Bristol. They can initiate on the Razor if he comes too near. The Bristol is coming in the mid lane. Yeah, disruptor is sticking to anti-mage, so if anyone comes to him, they can kill him. They had a glimpse of the Monkey King over here. And the monkey stacked for himself, but anti-mage took it. That was unfortunate. And they initiated on Razor, and Razor died, as we seen. But Axe will be traded for him.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Okay,
in danger.
Axe and Snap died. This Ogre might die as well, it seems. Or
Radiant's
they're
bottom
not
tower
gonna
is
try
under
to
attack.
dive him in the towers because he's too tanky. And this Veil of Discord build on Ogre,
Radiant's bottom tower
it's
is
not
in danger.
it's not bad because you have Pop to boost up the damage and you have Granny's cases over here. Still, he could have gone for some post staff or heart support things. So Anti-Mage has his Yasha now. Anti-Mage is getting fairer and fairer in time, but yeah, there's a stack as well for Monkey over here. He got the Impla.
The Dire scan, on the hunt for Radiant forces.
Radiant wasn't able to take the bottom T1, so bottom side, bottom right. Oh, there's an item dropped over here, and BB's not gonna spot it. If they lose this, people's get the people's would be
Radiant's
great
bottom
on
tower
Razor.
is under attack.
How did the people's dropped over here? I guess with the quills. I guess he was running from over here, and with the
Dire
quills, it
should
dropped
look
over
to
here.
their top tower.
So
A gift from the Tempest
I can see smoke by the Dire. Axis farming for his blade mail.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant have
They're gonna
fortified
pressure
their
the top tower.
structures against attack.
Maybe the
Dire should
Radiant's
look
gonna
to
pressure the
their
top tower.
tower.
they're gonna use the 40 to save it, but now they'll again push the top tower, but they don't have any 40 now.
Is under attack.
So they might be forced to come back at top. Or maybe they're gonna create pressure of their own on the bottom tower. But the Radiant will be able to take the top tower with this armor reduction. Yeah, the tower is just melting this. -7 armor on the tower. The tower is gone, yeah.
Eager to know Dire's Radiant's bottom tower is
The Radiant has 40 as well, so no use of pushing the bottom tower. They at least could have forced the bottom tower's 40, but still they could have been a bad position to take the fight. Because Axe has his dagger to initiate. He almost has his blade mate. He's just 400 gold away. 500 gold away to the blade mate. The Radiant's gonna smoke away here to catch anti-mage or someone. And Razor got the pupils. That was a close call. If the Razor wouldn't have found the pupils, it would have been bad. They got BB, but BB will survive possibly. Yeah, with the static storm and the tornado, but the monkey will die possibly. Yeah, the monkey has nothing. Yeah, he'll die. Bristol will die as well, but Razor has all the damage he needs. Co-op is gonna dive on the back lines. The Razor is gonna die over here. Pegasus will survive with the blinker. Yeah, but Razor won't be at. The dunk was missed, but an ultra kill for the co-op.
Sorry, did you say
Co-op with the Witchblade and the Orchid is paying off a huge amount of damage the co-op is giving to the enemy. In the meantime, anti-mage is pushing the towers, farming. The Dire will lose a bit, but they will be happy that the anti-mage is having a free game. The anti-mage is on 2-0. The Radiant need to catch this anti-mage. If he goes more 10 minutes without uncontested, it's gonna be pretty hard for the Radiant. The anti-mage is gonna be fatter and fatter in time. And Monkey's got a Valkyrie and he's gonna go for BKB. So they can pressure the high ground with the BKB. Yeah, they need to pressure high ground. It's 20 minutes in and against anti-mage 21 minutes, Battle Fury and Manta, pretty impressive. Axe has his blade main right now, so they can smoke again if they want. Yeah, this wards can deward it over here. But this ward will not get dewarded. There's a call on to Razor. Razor was very out of position. Very much out of position, but the ward was spotted a little bit too late.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And the ward expires in the mid lane.
Come and get it.
Yeah, the disrupt is dead. That was bad. Sticking on the BB. That was bad. And Buyback got wasted on Disruptor as well. Anti-mage is doing anti-mage stuff. A region for the co-op as well, so he's gonna be full on HP and mana. And they're gonna take the mid tower as well. Mid tier 2 spawn. The map is getting smaller and smaller for the Dire. So the anti-mage knows what he's doing. He's gonna farm the entire enemy jungle, where he has a little vision on. He has a little chance of getting ganged on the enemy jungle. Because all of the Radiant is on the Dire jungle and farming their jungle. So he planned to farm the enemy jungle. It's pretty decent. It's a pretty convenient way to farm. And the Radiant are gonna go for the Roshan. They need to grab the ages and go for the high ground as soon as possible. If they mega one side at 30 minutes, it will be late, but it won't be for nothing. What? Who's taking? Pop's taking. Okay. Pops has a BKB as well. Monkey has a BKB as well, so they're prepared to take a full-fledged fight over here.
That's for me.
But on the other hand, Anti-Mage is nowhere near coming to fight. He at least needs his Skadi to come to fights. Yeah, he spots the axe and immediately backs out from the tower.
Worthy tribute.
The tower is gonna put observer there and leave the sentry so they don't get a suspicion. Then there is a ward over here. The sentry will get dewarded, but it's of no use for the Radiant. They need the ward. It's see this not dewarding the sentry is the main thing. They're getting all the vision they need to play around the map, but that glimpse was bad. Really, the glimpse was really bad. The Radiant might know there's a ward somewhere around here or here, and the Snapfire courier almost saw the ward. If the courier goes back from that direction, that it will not go. They could have seen the ward with the courier. Almost missed it on the edge. The bottom, both the towers are gone. And Radiant are prepared to go high ground with the solar crest and everything. Anti-Mage needs to pressure. Oh, Anti-Mage got the Skadi. Nice. So he can come to the high ground defense as well. Yeah, Anti-Mage has the Skadi. He needs to be careful of the axe call. If he gets called by axe, he might as well die. Yeah, that was what I was talking about. He needs to wait for the as I said, he needs to wait for the axe to call someone. After that, he needs to initiate. If he gets called by axe, he's dead. Yeah, that just happened, and that was really bad for the Dire. Yeah. It's at least one side mega. At least. They can pressure for 2 as well. This still has an Vanguard and Halberd, but it won't help him. They have very much locked down for him. As I said, by picking Anti-Mage against Axe is pretty difficult to play for Anti-Mage.
Thanks.
Yeah, they're gonna lose 2 sets of racks over here. They're not gonna pressure anymore, I guess. They're gonna play it safe. Yeah. They're gonna wait for the next RS and they'll come again for the top racks. The Anti-Mage was having a flawless game, but that one decision he made, jumping on the Ogre or Snapfire, whoever that was, without seeing the Axe, that was a bad decision. That was really bad decision. And Axe has his BKB. They can take another fight without RS as well. They saw the Anti-Mage and they're immediately gonna call him. Either doesn't have the BKB. Disruptor died immediately. So there's 2 sides fights going on over here. The Razor is dead. Ogre is dead over here. Ogre buybacks into the fight so they can fight over here. The Deafening Blast gets missed by Invoker. The anti-mage's dead, yeah. If the anti-mage dies over here, yeah. It's pretty much the game. The game is done. The axe was the factor over here. Co-op played really well in mid, giving the... they blinked out the co-op. The co-op could have died over here. That wasn't the best glimpse, I hope. But still. Mid lane had gone to the Radiant side, off lane, bottom lane to the Radiant side as well. And top lane was good for anti-mage, but what does anti-mage do when he's ahead? Nothing, he just farms, right? So winning the anti-mage lane gives anti-mage a great start, but what he does with it, that's up to him. He died 2 times in a row now. So anti-mage's game is pretty much gone. He needs to be far, far ahead of those two, Coop and Monkey. Monkey has his Skadi right now, so yeah. Radiant's gonna wait for the Roshan to spawn again, so they'll go again. Roshan will be up in 1 minute 35 seconds. These lane wards are helping really helping the Radiant to secure this fantastic initiations of the axe. Anti-mage's pushing bot, but nevertheless, they're gonna keep poking the top tower.
Excellent.
I don't know. Yeah, he changed. I was hoping he would take the enchanted cover. He was carrying a tier 1 item into the 30 minutes game.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Yeah, Bristol is far. You can see the net worth difference. The Razor and Bristol are so much behind. They have nothing. Literally nothing.
Radiant structures are fortified.
The Dire was forced to use the glyph, and the Disruptor immediately explodes, and he buybacks immediately. That was a bad TP, dude. The anti-mage dies again. That TP was really bad. The anti-mage is making some questionable plays over here. And those 2 buybacks will be enough to force the Radiant back out of it. But they can fake the back and initiate again. Yeah, the axe is ready to call again. Yeah, if the Disruptor dies over here, it's pretty much the game. They don't have the counter initiator anymore. Yeah, they saw the Disruptor again, but the co-op jumps to kill, but the Disruptor was able to cast his Static Storm and Kinetic Fill to get the co-op out of the game. The call again, but this time the anti-mage will survive. The Cleave kills the Ogre. Okay, that was interesting to watch. That was fun. The Jingum Monkey is hitting the anti-mage. The anti-mage need to back out, yeah. The call is coming to the... Oh, that was a great counter spell, dude. That was a great counter spell dodge by anti-mage. Some great plays comes from the anti-mage finally. He was making some questionable plays. The anti-mage could have just called the him at that point. But the Dire was able to hold the high ground. It took them 2 buybacks, 1 dieback on the Disruptor. But they were able to hold the high ground. The Monking is sticking on the top lane still. It can get risky. It's no one take the Baku, so they can try to get the anti-mage from behind. That was bad. That was bad. He needs to get out fast. He needs to get out fast. If he gets called by Axe, he will die back. And that would be a game. If the anti-mage dies over here, it's game. He gets out. Safe. Yeah. A bit too late. Anti-mage need to play really, really cautiously now. He is on buyback. If he dies, it will be a dieback and it will be a game for the team Teetar. Every time the co-op is jumping on the disruptor with the BKB, so yeah, he has his glimmer completed now. He might survive the burst of the co-op. The Radiant took the ages. It's gonna be pretty hard to hold the high ground now with the Aegis Monkey and Cheese Axe. Co-op has a Hex as well. Oh my god, this co-op is really fat. His net worth is more than the monkey's, dude, with the battlefield. Yeah, it's pretty overwhelming for the that's right inside. 22k lead for the Radiant. The Bristol still has nothing. The Halberd was good on the BKB, but the Bristol needs to survive this. If he dies, yeah. But they're gonna focus the racks. Yeah, they're just gonna focus the racks. Yeah, the Voker died. Voker buybacks. Yeah. The co blinked out at the last moment of the BKB, the static storm was. And the aim dies over here. It's game. Monkey died, but he has ages. It's game. It's time to call the GGs. The game was good. The Dire secured a great start for anti-mage, but Radiant just snowballed the game. Yeah, good game. GG's. But in my opinion, the pick of the anti-mage was bad. Yeah, they could have been could have picked a better hero than the anti-mage. The game is done. Are we live still?
না থ্যাংক ইউ সো মাচ লাইভ বন্ধ করে দিচ্ছি।
ভালো ছিল। কেমন ছিল কমেন্ট্রি তো?
ভালো ছিল। একা একা সামলাচ্ছিস আর কত করবি?
অ্যান্টিমেজ বাজে ছিল, মানে অ্যান্টিমেজ ছাড়া অন্য কোনো হিরো ওঠালে বেশি ভালো হতো। অ্যাক্সেস সামনে অ্যান্টিমেজ চলে কখন?
রেজার নিয়েই বরঞ্চ সেফ লাইন খেলা ছিল।
হ্যাঁ, রেজারকে বা বিবিকে সেফ লেন খেলিয়ে দিত, কোনো যায় এখন। বিবি রেজার দুজনেই ফ্লেক্স পিক উঠিয়েছিল, ফ্লেক্সই করলাম। গুড গেম।